I neglected to mention our light-skinned affiliate, Bullhead, who's a relationship expert. I don't know what kind of fool be married 5 times.
Cause is that.
And what kind of woman? I mean, I'm not knocking your wife.
It's 4.
Your 5th wife. But what kind of woman married man been married 5 times?
Is it 4 or 5?
Well, first of all, I had plenty of practice.
Okay, is it 4 or 5?
Okay, then.
I'm on my 5th. I'm on my 5th and last marriage.
Your 5th man.
5th.
Fifth and
Okay.
last. That's
But I'm not a
And you didn't
relationship.
think about saying that on number 3 or 4?
Hey, man, he said they chose
I'm a
him.
relationship.
Let him talk.
Look, I'm a relationship failure specialist. Okay,
Yeah.
that's why I wrote my book.
He said failure special.
Yeah.
I am a failure specialist. I mean, if you've been married 4 times and got 4 ex-wives, then that kind of makes you failed,
Yeah, I guess.
right?
Bullhead, which book you talking about? You talking about that book you gave me?
No,
That was the biggest piece of shit I ever read in my life.
but you read it though, right?
Yeah, I read because I couldn't believe how bad it was.
Yeah, and realistically, it's about a 7-minute read.
Yeah.
Right.
It's a big writing.
It's like a bulletin, man.
It's
You
big
talking about
writing.
protect
I'm
your
tell you
sperm?
what I read it. I read it. I was in church. It was the 5th Sunday, so the pastor wasn't.
Stop it.
And they had the old people choir singing and everything. So I needed something to do during the service. So I sat there and read that bullshit.
It was some
old
bullhead
people
shit,
choir.
right?
Huh?
I said it was definitely some bullhead shit.
It was
Yeah, it's
bullshit.
bullhead shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it was like, I mean, during the service, which, you know, when I go to church, it only lasts an hour.
Right.
I read that book 3 times.
3 times. maybe
So
that's how.
I said, these are the kind of books Cat Williams
Cat
be
Williams
reading
read.
down today.
Yeah, 2-minute read. 2-minute read. You add pamphlets. Got long pages in his book.
Oh my God.
No, it wasn't. that
Which
bad,
one
man.
was it, though? The Protect Your Sperm book, or which one was
Yeah.
it? Because he's got
Protect
2,
Your
right?
Sperm.
Oh, okay.
Take a spin.
Yeah. Yeah.
But you got another book out now.
I got 5 more books.
How many
okay.
how many pages? You ever thought about putting them all together and making 100-page book?
We made 5 20-page books.
Actually, each book is going to be a chapter.
Each book is going to be.
Well, you
each
know,
book is a
normally,
chapter.
Right.
a book is several chapters.
Yeah.
Well, I got a lot to talk about.
Have you read any of your books?
Of course, I read it.
I see a normal nigga would say, I wrote them. He said, no, yeah, I read some of them.
Yeah.
I know, right? I'm like, come on, man.
Did you put it down at any time? You read it
This
straight
is a
through.
legitimate book.
See that?
I mean, you know,
Page.
just look at the thickness
The
of
binding.
book.
Look at the. Yeah.
You know, I would put this on my coffee table, and when I had guests over, I wouldn't mind them looking at it.
Yeah.
Your book, they picked up your book. I had it on my coffee table. And girl picked up your book and said, oh, you went to church, son? Ain't no damn bulletin. That's a goddamn book. That bullhead book.
They thought you was reading the Daily Bread in that bitch.
They was like, book? I said, yeah, that's a book.
Today's Watchtower. Today's Watchtower.
These are legitimate books when a lion speaks. But God, what's the name of your next book? Get in the microphone one more
I
time.
think we need Sister JJ to publish his next book.
What's
I think
the
that's
next
going to
book?
be the best
I
thing
don't
we
know,
can do.
Sister JJ, would you publish one of his books? Are you publishing other people's books?
Don't put her on the spot like that. Don't do that. Don't put her on the spot.
Go
on, pick that ginger ale.
I would invite him to be in the chapter because
Okay.
I would invite him to be
He
in one of the
definitely got a
chapters.
story now.
Oh, he got a lot of
He
chapters.
does have. Bull has a lot. He has a lot of experience
Okay.
that other men can relate to.
Okay. Okay, then.
All right.
Okay. Each one teach one.
Ooh, wee, she made it sound sweet, didn't she?
Delicate.
She sounded real nice.
He has a lot of experience. He's a hoe.
Yeah.
Right. Right.
He's a hoe, man.
No, in my days of ignorance, I was a man whore.
Yeah, I'm
Oh,
telling
I
you.
definitely
see?
was a man whore.
So now, are you like Steve Harvey? You
But
done
I'm-
did
but
all
I'm
your
married-
fuck
but
ups,
I'm
and
married
now you
some,
want to
too.
write a book, tell other
Some
men?
of my friends, man.
I know, but shit.
Steve, we're sorry. You know Steve watches the show.
Yeah, who gonna write a book talking about what think like a man and act like a woman?
Man, that was Steve.
That dumbass man.
Gave out all the
Tell
And
secrets.
have you
Damn
seen a
secret.
woman respond
Yeah.
and tell all the women's secrets?
Right.
No, because they ain't
You gonna tell all that damn secret, dumb motherfucker?
Women are so much better at cheating.
Yeah.
No comment.
Why you look at me? Why you keep looking at me?
And why the nerve of him to say that?
Right.
And then look at me.
Exactly. We witnessed you doing that.
Well, Rainbow Coalition that one.
Exactly, right.
I'm like, oh shit.
I thought Ben Crump about to show up. Little white girl stood her
Look
ground,
at
though.
me.
Little white girl stood her ground.
See, I wasn't gonna tell all that.
I feel like when the rainbow. Never mind.
gonna tell
No,
all that.
you know
Well, you
what?
don't want. We gonna talk
Let
about
me
the
tell y'all
rainbow.
something, man. Let me
Let's
tell
talk
y'all
about
something, man.
Weightball's failed relationship.
Y'all stop bringing. Y'all be bringing these nice girls in here, man. Then next week they gone or something, and I'll be able to pump them up and stuff.
That's it. You know, I just tell him. I say, you want to go meet DC Curry?
Yeah.
That's your lie.
Yeah.
That's your pickup line. That's your
That's the
pickup
hottest
line.
ticket on Wednesday
Y'all bring
night.
them nice girls in here, man.
That's your pickup line.
And next week y'all come in looking all busted and disgusted and shit.
What happened to her?
Speaking of which, Brian, you haven't had any visitors
Oh,
lately.
now the
Brian,
Reverend.
Brian be bringing the sisters in here, boy.
Yeah,
A bunch of.
I'll let y'all talk. I got
Hey,
Brian,
a
Brian,
bunch
you
of-
haven't had any
Brian is a
visitors
witness.
lately.
We had a bunch of
Let y'all
ushers
talk.
walk through there.
DC, they owe you, man, because I know that you've been helping them
I
out.
don't pub.
Absolutely.
He got like
mine.
the Barry White of the podcast.
I don't pub mine.
You know Barry White, you take them to see Barry White, then they take them out.
What
was that, Pastor?
They come to see me.
I don't pub a name of what I'm doing. You either want to come to the studio or not.
Oh, is
look at
that what it is?
Oh,
Is that what it
Then when
is?
they
Big
come, they be
ball.
like, oh, you know DC Carey. I think I will go home with you tonight.
Much as I respect DC, I don't use.
Oh, really?
that.
That's what he said.
No, he don't need me because he's Roman Harper, brother.
Oh, he got that. Oh, he started with Roman Harper, then he end with DC Carey. He will him in with the Roman Harper.
See, he go
Okay.
Roman Harper. Then if that don't work, he be
Yeah.
like,
I know Kim
DC.
Kardashian.
if that
Oh,
don't work,
I know Kim Kardashian.
He roll him in with,
he
he
come
roll
on
him in
down
with
the
that.
line.
Yeah.
He come down.
I got a lot of
I ain't
light.
heard of Bo
You ever
Peep.
heard Sister JJ?
I got a lot of light,
JJ.
man.
Okay. Tim Black. Never heard of Tim Black. You come on down the line.
Yeah.
Bullhead?
Bullhead.
Caitlyn Jenner.
But that's cool.
Yeah, let's go. You know, Caitlin, let's go.
But that's cool, Brian. You just tell the girls, I'm going to the studio to do some random show.
You know,
What
DC
studio?
Curry-
Man, that's how it go.
Studio
You know how it go, man. You know how it goes.
Studio
I'm
would
going
get
to the
you.
studio, DC, bitch ass be calling me, begging me, come be on the show. I'm going to be on this punk ass. I know what he's going on. I know what's going on in these streets.
They look, pull up a little city right
He
here.
get one of them little dumb girls. DC Carey, who is DC Carey? You know, okay, Elroy. Okay, Elroy. I know
Young
okay,
girls be like, DC Young Fly, you on a show with DC
They
Young
look, put it in the favors on the YouTube. Boom, right there. See, we right here.
right there. I sit right next to him every night.
Yeah.
Every Wednesday.
Gotta let him run with it, man. I'm letting him run with
He
it.
ain't that bad. He ain't that
I
bad.
feel like you helping these brothers get. I think you helping them. I think you helping their love life.
That DC bump. That's the DC
Sister
bump
JJ.
right there.
Yes.
What was the evaluation period of picking these 5 guys? Was it you picked them or they just?
That's a good question.
No.
Great question.
It's been about 6 months, 8 months of having conversations with them and not knowing what it is that I wanted to do.
Oh,
Just
okay.
listening to them and listening to their stories. These guys that trusted me enough to really like talk and like where you going with this? What's your outcome? How do you look at life?
Well,
and then
your previous book was a conglomeration of all women, right?
and I'm working on volume 3 with that series. So this is therapeutic for both men and women. My collaboration style is to have, because black people, I ain't gonna say all black people, but a lot of us don't go to therapy. But we walking around wounded, we walking
Well, you
around
don't
hurt.
just go to therapy if you don't need it. I don't need no
Well,
damn therapy.
some people do need
don't
help.
be condemning me because I don't go to therapy. I don't need
I
no
ain't
damn
condemning
therapy.
you, but a lot of
You
people
talking about
that
a lot of black
are
people
Well,
don't go to therapy.
when
DC.
you suggest a therapist, do you suggest a white therapist or a black therapist?
I suggest a spiritual therapist.
Oh.
Because I'm saying
Black
because a
spirit or
person
white
won't-
spirit?
Don't know the white.
For me, I just think that if you talk out your situation, a lot of times you talk your stuff.
Do you
out,
actually
hear
think,
yourself.
you know, I'm dead serious about this. Do you actually think a white person could counsel me
Right,
and I'm a black man
Right.
with black problems
right.
in a racist country?
I don't think personally he could relate to what you're going through. I think he can have
So how the hell
empathy,
he gonna
but not
counsel?
Now,
sympathy.
would you have a female black therapist? Or do you need a black man to
I
understand
would
your
go in
plight?
there with a female black therapist if I was having a problem with a woman. I just wanted to bullshit her.
God damn.
I go in there and let the black woman talk all that shit. But there's no, like Tupac said, man, we were talking earlier. Black woman can't tell me about being a black man.
And I agree with that. We can have empathy, but I agree with you, and that's the reason why my publishing company decided to do an all men's collaboration, because my thing is, while we are doing the women empowerment, women self-healing and being better, but then we go home to men that we are complaining about them, and men are
They've
saying,
been
hey,
dealing with
broken
oppression
men.
all day
Yeah.
at his job.
Yeah.
But I gotta come on and eat them lumpy ass grits. And
now why you gotta talk about her grits, DC?
Right.
Why you gotta talk about her grits?
Right.
Yeah, why you gotta talk about her grits? She did the best she
I'm
could.
exaggerating.
I think the whole thing would be over if black women realized that a black man should have more than one woman.
What?
I think that would settle a lot of arguments.
Well, I just finished looking at the movie of Solomon, and he had over 700 wives, and he went crazy. So
I'd rather go
I
crazy.
think one you probably be all right with one.
Can you
I'd rather go
imagine?
crazy over 700 than crazy over one.
Hold
nah,
on
I
now.
think you better
Bo,
be
700
good with what
tries
you
great.
got.
Bo, could you
be
seriously
good with what you
imagine
got.
Jack-
Greedy.
I can't satisfy one, so I can't imagine having several women.
Oh, is everything okay?
As far as I know.
Greedy.
No,
I'm calling Bo greedy.
Well, as a black lady came out and said it, you
hold
see
it.
the sister on the internet, she be saying, black men been had more
I
than
see
one woman
that.
for years.
I see that.
Oh, I didn't hear you say that. Well, I mean, that's
see that.
true. Yeah.
And she said, "Then woman leave a man because he got another woman. You out of your damn mind." It's a sister
Yeah,
said
sister
that.
said
I
that.
can't
She said?
call her name.
Yeah. She wear a hat.
Yeah.
She wear a hat.
Yeah.
She got a
Well,
hat.
that's good for her.
Yeah, she be
With
talking.
a-
She
the-
be. Now
quack.
she be keeping real. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, she got like a ethnic kind of African
Yeah,
Muslim
right.
kind of look. I
Yeah.
don't think she a
I don't think she's
Muslim woman.
Muslim, but she got that
But
look.
she keep it real though. She
Yeah.
keep it real.
Yeah.
And I think she got a big booty on her too.
I know.
They don't really
I wanna
already
see her
show it,
stand
but
up.
she got some hips on her. I can tell under that
She's a
little,
solid black
under
woman.
that pearl.
So y'all like
But to
that
answer your
because
question-
she's in agreement with men having more than one woman.
Well, maybe
That's
y'all
why
will
y'all
try
like
that.
her.
No,
Well, then let me have more than one man then.
Well, get you one.
Go ahead.
Get you two
get
of
your
them. I
couple
just
of
ain't gonna be there.
What you
Get your
say?
couple of them.
Yeah, get you-
And then when it
It's
comes
an
to
awful double standard,
then
isn't
when
it?
it comes to the
Yeah, it's
bills,
over.
Right.
what will you do? Can you pay my automobile? Can you pay my telephone?
Who-
What would you do?
can who?
Split the bills up separately?
Yeah, you can take the mortgage, you can take the car note and insurance, you can take the
What do I get
the
for
business.
the mortgage? Well,
If you pay the highest bill, you get the most.
I'm trying to figure out which bill I want.
Right.
What can
What's
we
gonna
do
give
if
me
I
the
pay
most
the
ass?
mortgage?
Yeah, what's
The
gonna give
thing
me the
is,
most
though-
ass?
And then we're gonna really get down to what area you good at. So
I think the thing is sometimes people want multiple partners, and it ain't necessarily all sexual. It's just if you're dealing with one person every day and you see them every day, you gonna take them for granted sooner than later.
I
Just
don't
like
agree with that.
if you wake up every day, you don't wake up and thank God, "Ooh, Lord, thank you for waking me up. Thank you for being
Not if-
able to breathe.
not
Thank
if-
you for being able to blink
Not if
and
you find
smell
it. Not
and
if
take
you
a
find
shit."
it.
You don't think about that every day.
Now, if you find your soulmate,
Right.
Find your
Everybody
soulmate.
don't need more than one. Some men can deal with just one. and
Just
be happy.
saying, sooner or
But
later,
if
if
you-
you just
you
got
know-
one, you gonna take that one for granted a little bit.
if you get
I
up and
don't
age and haven't
know.
found your soulmate, that one that does everything, then try to deal with everything to put them all together and have one.
Yeah.
he could get it out.
We'll be back. You listening to
We ain't talked about
listening to
nothing we're talking
DisRace.
about.